Happy Monday to you, and welcome to Make It Happen Monday. One thing you can do this week to better your business. My name's Kim Beer, and today we're going to be talking about QR codes, how to get them and how to use them. So, if you've been living under a rock for the last couple of decades and don't know what a QR code is, this is one right here on a postcard that we have for our Cowgirls with Cameras project with Phyllis Burchett and Kara Taylor Swift and I. So, what we do is we do these photography retreats all across the country, and we have this postcard printed with our dates for our upcoming events. And we also want people to join our VIP list so that we can keep in contact with them. You know me, I am big into email marketing, and I think it's one of the most important and critical things you can do for your business. So it's important to me that we make it easy for people to be able to join our VIP list. And so we have this wonderful little scan code right here. This one happens to be from Bitly, but in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can get a QR code for your business. One using Bitly, one using Canva, which is another one of my favorite tools, and then one using your Venmo account for business so that you can use it to get paid. That's even better. Give me a code that gets me money. I'm happy. Bitly is a really easy way for you to dive into QR codes. Bitly is a link shortening tool. It means it takes long and somewhat awkward links and makes them shorter, and even so that you can remember how to add them into things without having to necessarily go get the link from a source. So for example, I have this VIP sign up form for Be More Business that I would like to turn into a QR code. And so we're going to use it as our example today in both Canva and Bitly. But you will see what I'm talking about here. I'm never going to remember this whole series of numbers. Frankly, I don't think my brain could do it anymore. I used to be able to remember things like all of my credit card numbers and my driver's license number and a variety of other things. At this age, I'm down to my social security number and my birth date. So, and maybe my phone number if it's a good day. So I'm going to take this link and shorten it. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to come over here to Bitly because that's the first way that we're going to learn how to do this. Let me maximize this to kind of get rid of the background there. Okay, so I'm going to log in. You can claim a free account just by signing up here for free. I've been using Bitly for quite a while, and I really enjoy this little product. It's very nice. I do use the free version. I do believe there's merit in paying some of these software companies if you use their tools often. I don't use it that often to qualify for that. So I did use it to create a QR code for the Beer Ranch's VIP list, and that is right here. But we're going to go ahead and do this for Be More Business as well. So I'm going to come over here to create new, and I'm going to go ahead and do the link. I don't need to click on that QR code. It's not quite there yet, but I can make a QR code once I've made my link. So I'm going to put in my destination. I'm going to give it a title. We're going to call this Be More Business VIP list. And then here, I'm going to customize the back half. So I'm going to call it Be More Business. Actually, I'm going to do Be More Biz VIP. Okay. So, and then I have 49 of these that I can continue to create. There's a limit to those. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on the QR code here for my QR code. So it's going to give me a preview. It's a temporary representation. Please don't try to screenshot or take that. You don't need to. And I'm going to click on create. The link in bio is not something I can do. I don't have their premium membership. So here's my Be More Business VIP list. And then here is my link that I shortened it to. And then here is my QR code. If I want to take that and use it in something in print, I'm going to go ahead and click on download PNG, and it'll give me a download for that. So that's how easy it is to do in Bitly. So let's say you want to do the same use case scenario as I did with the postcard for Cowgirls with Cameras. Now that postcard I created in Photoshop, but in Canva, I can also create postcards. So I'm just going to click here and click on Create a Design, and I'm going to search for postcard. You can also print them through Canva as well. So I'm just going to grab any just random postcard design. I don't need anything fancy for what I'm going to do here. Once some designs load up here, I'm just going to snag one. So something that we could do for join our VIP list. Let's pick this one. We're going to grab the front part of it. And I'm just going to put a QR code up here in the corner. I'm not even going to change the design. So to add QR codes to your Canva account, and I already have it added here, but it's going to be, if you haven't added it, it'll be under your apps. So you can click on apps and then QR code will be here. Once you use it a time or two, it'll show up over here in the left-hand menu for Canva. So I'm going to click on QR code. Then I have my URL. So I'm going to enter, this is the bit.ly URL. That'll work fine. Or I could go back and grab the original URL. Doesn't really matter. It's going to forward it through. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one. Yeah, actually I changed my mind on that because I'll tell you what happens. Bitly tracks how many people use the QR code, and I don't think this does. So I'm going to leave it as the Bitly one because that way I know how many people are using it, right? So here's my QR code. I'm going to go ahead and click on generate, and then I'm going to make that smaller and put it up here in the corner. And then of course I would put something like join my VIP list. So boom, we have a QR code created in Canva in just a couple of clicks. Now, if you just want the QR code and you don't want it on a postcard or you don't want it on some type of an ad of any variety, then what you can do is you could just simply like add a page here, pull your QR code over. Actually, I'm just going to click it and then make it bigger, download it, and then use it. Download it and then add it to anything else you're going to want to do outside of Canva. It's really pretty simple to do that. So that's Canva and how to use it. We've got one more tool I want to show you, which is Venmo. I'll be back on my mobile phone in just a moment. Creating a Venmo QR code is pretty easy. I'm going to demonstrate this with my Venmo business account on my phone. It's actually much easier to access and work with Venmo on your phone. So what I'm going to do is come to my basic profile. So this is what comes up when I start Venmo, and I'm going to click down here in the lower left-hand corner on share. This is going to take me to where I do have a QR code that comes up. I could just turn my phone around and offer it to somebody to scan the code right here and now. But there's more that I can do with this code. I can change the code to add a price to it that is specific. So let's say I wanted to charge a client $99 for something. I can set the amount, and it's going to change the QR code to automatically put in for $99 for that person to pay me. I'm going to go ahead and click the minus up in the right-hand corner. If I wanted to download this to add it to a sign or to add it to something else, I can click on the printer in the lower left-hand corner. That gives me this order my QR code or print with my own printer. When I click this, it's going to let me go ahead and share this lower or middle button here, and I can send that off via a multitude of ways. I can airdrop it to my computer as a PDF document. I can email it to myself. There's a host of ways I can get it from Venmo into a way that I can use it on my desktop or in some type of design software if I want to do so. If you would have asked me even a couple of years ago if QR codes were still valid, I would have told you no, but they have been revived with all of these great ways to pay online and with how much compliance and intelligence there is around using them on phones today. I think it's a great way to use, a way to get people to your VIP list, to a payment form. There's just a lot that you can do with them. So have fun with QR codes this week. Get them out of the package, see how they work for your business. And I will see you either on the blog at bemorebusiness.com, or I will see you back here on YouTube in a month.